Tonight I'm going to speak about immigration, and I'm not normally don't have even notes, but they told me you only got 5 minutes, so I thought I'll make sure I will write something down to not go over a time, but I may go. Anyway, I speak from my experience as a lived, like as Norman said, lived experience as ex-asylum seeker, and also I worked for years as an interpreter, and currently I work with an organisation that called Sunfire Project, based in Dover, but I do go around the schools, community places, and church, synagogues, anywhere they want to hear a true story and a truth about immigration. And I will say from here, for all those they want to hear, if any political party in UK, they want to be taken serious, they need to have a proper asylum system and put a stop into anyone who try to divide our community. Some political party, some people, and sadly, people have been falling to those negative things that divide our community and build the wall between human beings. Whoever comes to our door is a human, and our job is to humanize the people are seeking protection. I'm going to be a British in here, and I go back to bread and butter. Any political party want to talk about immigration, they need to go back to the basic. Tell the people what's an asylum seeker, what is a refugee, what is an immigrant. 3/4 of the people rub a flag around themselves and put a flag on a lamppost. They don't even know the difference between that 3 words. They just pick it up because those current political parties and some politicians, they want to be popular, using the word of immigrant to blame the all problem in this country. Just like if we stop the boat, if we stop anybody come to this country, tomorrow every single person in this country will have a house, will have a doctor, you will have a space in a school, you will have a new school, new police station, you will have a police walk around down the street. Let's tell you the truth. You had those things, and someone decided to sell it all to the foreign countries. The same people, they privatized those kind of things, and they told the people, come stand on this bus, we will bring you millions back if we come out of the EU. One of the word they said, they don't know, asylum seeker. Asylum seeker is a person that have to leave their home for a reason that it could be the person simply choose to who wish to be that member of a queer community. That is banned in many countries. A basic human right. A person that some countries sold a bomb to them to destroy their country, and they leave to go to somewhere else to seek safety. The person that called refugee is the person that already been through the system. There are 2 types of refugees. Those they are not made it to come to UK. As a child, I grew up in 3 wars. Twice we went to the border between Iraq and Iran, and then we went back. Then when I had no choice, then I have to leave to go to somewhere else. Like Norman said, 10 years I was waiting for British government to decide if I could stay in this country or I'll be sent back. Of course, so many people, probably in this room or may hear it live, they campaign and they manage to save me. But there are many Arabs out there, they need you to be saved. Then immigrant, let's talk about what is an immigrant. Immigrant is a person choose to leave their home and go somewhere else. Many British people left UK before we came out of a Brexit because they didn't want to leave the EU. And those, they obviously we know, and like I said, when they said if we come out of the EU, we can control our borders. Well, now they're telling us we go open door after Brexit. Do you know why open door is not exist? Is a word they're selling to you? When's the last time you went through the airport and nobody asked for a passport? Where's the last time you tried to leave UK and go through the port of Dover and you never been scanned? So if we go to open door, why is somebody running away from a war or their basic human right has been taken away from them, why are they paying £15,000 to the smuggler if we got an open door? By the way, we're surrounded by sea, there is no doors there. There is another word they use, illegal migrant. If you look at the static, that's the only thing I have looked at it, is only make 4% of the people that in UK can be illegal. And that is either being victim of a trafficking, where been lied to them to come to UK and work, and now they've been caged. And so I know some organizations that work with those people. That's why I'm sharing this. I don't read textbook. I go to places to find out how people live when they come to UK. And I urge anybody who wanted to know how the asylum seekers live to go out himself and find out. You see asylum seekers, say hello to them. Go back to the day when you used to come out of your house and said hello to someone. What the problem is, those they want to build a wall between me and you, they will tell you, we don't know who come into this country. When's the last time you went on a tube or on a train, you wanted to know who's on this train before you go on it? When's the last time you knocked your neighbor's door before they buy a house to say, Alan, you can't buy this house, I need to know who you are in case you're a dangerous person and you come in to buy this house. 3/4 of the people, they may only know that each side of their house. They don't know the rest of the people living around. So these are the words. Those people, they want to put hate and divide between the people to sell it to you. To sell it to the people that actually don't have time to go and to read or talk to people. Please go out. If you see somebody sitting by himself, what they do, they bring people are homeless against the people that come by boat. They tell the guy, because he's a homeless, these people coming by boat, they will have a home. They will have the phone. They will have this. Well, do you know what? This government is talking about digital ID. And I did invite the local MP to come to sit with me and talk about the digital ID. I'm still waiting. I haven't heard from her. However, she supported it. And that's fine. As someone that wanted to follow the party line, you have to do it. And that is the way that politics sometimes work. However, what they're not telling you, the people are coming by boat or they already been in this country, they already got digital ID. They started it last year. They spent loads of money. And the same is the homeless man. If that person doesn't have a push mobile phone, which is iPhone 8 above or Samsung 8 above, you will not be able to access to those apps. Home Office no longer writes to people. They will talk to them through those apps. And the same is a job center. So if you're a homeless, your priority change from the food, from 10 to living, to the mobile phone. Because Universal Credit is only use a journal to update you to see where you are. And then some people, when They sort out the asylum seekers problem, which is I don't see as a problem. And I hope by the end of this talk, make you believe, or anybody will hear this, immigration is not a problem, it is an issue. Those they want to divide the community, those they want to build a wall between human beings, they use it as a problem. I haven't heard any politician to say, you or anybody like me work with the people who are refugees or claimed asylum to come to talk to us. They don't want it. The media give us 30 seconds each time we do an interview with them. 30 seconds, and they pick what they want to put towards somebody's house. I visited asylum accommodation. They call it a hotel. Yeah, the sign on a building, it said a hotel. If you want to go on a website and look for it, it tells you it's a hotel. But I tell you, I've been in there myself, lived in that life, as well as I still visit those places. The room that had a king-size bed, they moved it out. They moved the dressing table, sorry. Dressing table, thank you. Then they moved the ironing board, no TVs, no breakfast included, no hair dryers. Would you like to call that a 4-star hotel or a 3-star hotel? Plus, when they moved the king-size bed out, they put 3 bunk beds in the same room, 6 people from different nationality live in the same room. That's 3-star hotel? If you're paying for 3-star hotel, will you accept 6 people, 3 bunk beds in the same room? But they don't tell you that. Why? Because it's easy for me to stand in here to tell you the truth, but a person that want to win the election tomorrow, if he sort out that problem or the issues, then he have nothing else to talk about. Because he have no plan how he got us run the country. And I hope any political party wanted to do, get the vote over people, first things to talk openly about immigration, tell the truth, then to say how we want to sort it out. There is another things I want to talk about. The safe route, we will hear a lot about it. The safe route was for Iraqis that supported American army and the British government in the invasion of Iraq. There was a special safe route scheme for Syrian. Then they feel bad about Ukraine. They give them another scheme to them on an invitation. That invitation never passed to the Palestinian people. It never passed to any other nations. They stopped it. So why? The people are waiting in Calais, paying £15,000. Why you not say, if you got a family and friend, if you know someone, tell them, well, there's the address, you can go to live just like what we did to the Ukrainian. I have nothing against Ukraine. I have nothing against any human being. But if you were government or any political party wanted to deal with this issue, they need to be honest. The honesty is a big thing to win the election. If it's election tomorrow, people will vote on immigration. If it's tomorrow. 3-4 years' time, it may change. The only safe route was available. Oh, there's another thing before I talk about that safe route, family reunion. Before I talk about that, people were talking about why just men coming to UK. There is a woman coming. We have met them and we know them. There is a children also coming. But also, if you are being put on a dinghy in a cold, dark night, do you want to put your children on that boat? No. So many people either borrow money or have that money and they will pay for that smuggler and on a base, if they arrive in here, if their case is accepted, then on a family reunion road, try to bring their family safely to UK. What this government done, they changed the legislation now. you need to earn at least £29,000, one of the legislation. How many people in this room, I don't want to ask you how many, but how many jobs are available for those people that maybe their English is not good enough, or maybe their skill is not up to standard to the British system? Can they get a job for a £29,000? That is one of the requirements at now. Plus, their family, when they arrive in UK, they will have no access to the public funding. That's another thing no one talks about it. I haven't heard any of those putting a flag on a lamppost or wrapping around himself to tell us the family that come joining those people, they have no access to the public funding. However, the hotel and accommodation, it was set up by Tory. They're the one now, they tell in the hotel is full. We're paying so much money to the hotel. They're the one, they started it. And do you know why? Just down the road in Maniston Holding Centre, someone died. So the Home Office decided, get them all out, quickly as you can, because we don't want a bad press and we don't want court cases. It is important we talk about immigration and also give evidence when we talk about things. I believe, and I repeat that again, immigration is not a problem. It's the issue. A country built on immigration, thank you. And when the colonization will start, how did he bring people to here? Where they need, there are jobs in every country that are local people cannot do it or they don't want to do it. And rightly, if you got a degree, what do you want to go to pick up an apple? There is a job for other people to come and to do it. Not all of them come in to just pick up an apple. There are doctors. If they want to come out of the United, then is a talk. The last thing I'm going to talk about. Sorry, I know I've been talking for a long time. The last thing, some political party they want to come out of the European human rights. That is not just going to stop the asylum seekers to come to here. It takes all the rights that people have. But just like the red bus, they will not going to tell you everything you should know. So sometimes we have to be careful what we wish for. Let's bring the compassion back to our community and let's care about each other. That is very important. That's a basic British value, if you want to talk about British value. It doesn't make you more British than me if you want to just go and paint the zebra crossing. Thank you.